I would love to have Green Sun Zenith back because that's just like a card that I love and I think it has interesting gameplay. But
I don't want Vizier remedies to get anything.
The problem for me is whenever they printed the green ley line, that I'm like, oh well, they'll never give us Green Sun now because you could just have like, oh well, here's this green ley line that makes all my mana dorks more efficient. So turn 1, land Green Sun Zenith, go get Dryad Arbor, and this Dryad Arbor taps for 2 mana. And also, this Green Sun Zenith is great late game, and you're just like, ugh. Oh.
So you can get just anything? It can get almost anything, yes.
So, Mimic into Reshaper, but it doesn't have Temple or Chalice or Thought Knot, so 6.
Are you on the play? Yeah, you're on the play, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Big sad. I'm mad.
Let's see what else we got.
By the way, do you know how this interaction works? Because this is a fun one.
Oh, the double?
So when you mulligan with Serum Powders, so we're already on the Multi 6.
So you get 2 Multi 6s, right? Just for free? Do you get 2 Multi 6s?
No, because we have to choose the powders first, so you just exile a Serum Powders, and then it gets rid of the rest of your hand. But you have to first do the partial, the Canadian mulligan, whatever it's called. We have to put a card on bottom before we Serum Powders. So we're going to put this Thought Knot on the bottom of our library, and then we're going to Serum Powders 6 cards away, and then we're going to draw 6. London Mulligan, yeah. So we're going to London Mulligan the Thought Knot to the bottom of our library as part of doing our Serum Powder, and then we will shuffle our deck, and we will draw 6 cards.
I like that. I like that, man. Let's do this.
Yeah. Oh, without shuffling? What? Huh. So, okay, so we can't draw this Thought Knot. That's really weird.
Time, you can do the way Serum Powders.
So we know what the bottom part of our library is.
Huh. My brain just like implanted like you just mulligan again, right? No, you just draw those cards, shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you're still in the mulligan phase, so like it doesn't really change anything. Our opponent's internet sucks.
So after the resolution of Serum Powders, is that hand now your starting hand? Yeah, I guess it's whatever hand you start the game with.
Never mind. But you can also mulligan after that, so.
Oh no.
I've on stream 2 or 3 times with Serum Powder decks. I've mulliganed with all 4 Serum Powders. Like I've done 4 different, draw 7s. And it's really weird when you're like, okay, well, I'm starting this game and my library has 32 cards in it. I have exiled 10 lands. That means there are 14 lands in my 30 card deck. Delicious.
Got some rebate on that. You got some guys in exile that you can cast.
I've played some decks that don't have that one. Don't have the 3/3. We played a mono red prison deck that was playing Chancellor of the Tangle in it, so that we could just do even more turn 1 Chalice for 1. And we played Serum Powders in it, and it was just really funny the number of times you'd just be like, okay, I'm gonna mulligan to 6. I'm a Serum Powders. Okay, I'm gonna reveal to you this Chancellor, and let's go. My turn 1, land, Spirit Guide, Ritual, Chandra Torch, Defiance. Go. And they're just like, what?
So I'm trying to think.
Our opponent lost connection to the game, and then they joined the game. So, Judge, we're 5 minutes in, and my opponent hasn't done anything. They get a game loss, right?
Oh shoot, I forgot Once Upon a Time got banned. All right, hear me out. Can we exchange Serum Visions with Preordain? Just like swap them out.
Probably.
Let's swap them out. Just give them something good. You know what? I think Storm needs to get Seething Song.
So this hand, turn 1 Chalice for 1. And then just have some dismembers. Oh yeah, I'm gonna keep it. Hope it's good.
Hope it's enough.
Sometimes you do this Chalice for a 1 on turn 1 and they just scoop. They just admit defeat. And they never ask you to show them a win condition.
But how do you beat me? Yep. Mm-hmm.
You're like, I got this Blink Moth in play, and they're like, I can't play Magic.
So you're just gonna beat me over 20 turns? I'm gonna beat you over 20 turns. How many lands are? Wait, how many lands are in your exile?
I don't know.
Oh wow. Yeah, never mind.
Not worried.
Wonderful.
It's gonna be fine. It was always gonna be fine. Okay, so our opponent conceded to Chalice for 1. What does that tell us? It tells us that Chalice is good, so we're not going to cut any of them. This is Colorless Eldrazi. Hockey Eye? I don't know. But this is basically what E-Tron was before people were like, we could just play Tron lands in this deck. But this deck is less committed on ever finding big mana, and instead is like an aggro version of the deck. A lot more cheap dudes, a lot more beatdown, and we're going to try to spike off some chalices on some people. I don't think we bring in a Relic or Ratchet Bomb. Relic would be, if we thought they were a combo deck and they needed the 1-drops, and Ratchet Bomb would be if we thought they were a creature deck that wanted the 1-drops. But this hand has Chalice, and it also has E-Temple, so we're going to keep it. Chat, this is the best card in your deck. This is the best card in your E-Tron deck. This is the best card in your Colorless Eldrazi deck. This is the best card in your Black-White Eldrazi deck. It's because this is 2 lands in a 1. So while it may look like we have a 6-card hand because this Serum Powders isn't very good, it's actually a 7-card hand, which we get to play 2 lands on turn 1. So. Oh yeah, we're going to lead with Mutavault just so that they don't know how good our hand is, but...
You just gotta show it right in front of them, just like, look. What?
Oh, okay, so they're Grixis, Death Shadow. Yeah, that's a pretty good one. The Chalice for 1 against them is pretty good. I can agree to conceding last game. I can see your point, opponent. Can see it. I understand it. Do you guys like the idea that our opponent, spent all that time making sure their internet was working, and then they came back and we're just like, hey, you can't play things that cost 1, and they were like, I don't know why I even fixed it. Just. Did you hear that, Motown? Me yelling? I don't know if I ever fixed it. Yeah, I fixed it. Yay. For a while, my Discord was using a different microphone than my stream. So when I would mute myself, whoever I was on a Discord call with, they'd be like, oh man, why are you yelling at me? It's like, oh, sorry. I just had to... And the stream could still hear the people on Discord. So it was just like this really weird thing of like, I don't know who can hear what. I'm like, oh no.
Fine. Everything's fine.
This a Death Shadow? Big fish. That's a big fish. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I think we just play that. Yeah, no more 1-drops for your opponent. Pass. All the cards in your deck cost 1, so you don't get to play them. Also, next turn I'm going to Thought Knot Seer you.
Yeah. That fish becomes a non-factor.
So, opponent, if you would like to just hit me for 5, I'll take it.
Right on the chin, like a champ.
Like a champ.
Oh, coward!
Your mother raised a coward. Do you have a counterspell, opponent? Oh no, you're not going to drown my guy. You're going to push it? I don't think so. Push it real good!
Ah, push it.
Oh, dismember.
Paid
for it. Paid for it. Love that. 1-drop, 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 2-drop, 2-drop. I guess technically they could eventually get a like K command, but
I was gonna be mad at this man again if he just passed combat. I was just like, are you serious? Oh my god!
What's up?
He does not. He just does not go to combat. Like he has like the prime time.
Dude, he's scared. He's scared, man. I played Magic for 2.5 minutes that match. Oh, colorless Eldrazi. Did you ever see me play this deck at Boardwalk?
I did not.
I played this deck when I played this deck before colorless Eldrazi was really a thing, and I really loved playing this deck. People would always be like, "Dude, all your lands, like you just need them to tap for colorless, so you could just play the Tron lands, and like sometimes you would get to do crazy things." And I was like, "Yeah, but what if I could just play Eldrazi Temple all the time and just do crazy things all the time?" And they were just like, "Oh, that's so smart." It's really not.
I was like, it's rudimentary, my friend.
Elementary, my dear Watson. Also, Gemstone Caverns is like one of my favorite lands of all time.
Drawn the play. Oh, you know, you know the draws.
I'm on the correct place to be.
Get this game started.
Well, if it makes you feel better, Hawkeye Eye, moving from E-Tron to colorless is super cheap. So you already have all the expensive ones.
The mutable next, right?
Oh no. Okay, well, we're gonna play this Matter Reshaper and start the smackdown.
Well, we're good on matter for the rest of the game, so honestly.
Yeah.
So, Dak, you can stop.
Get him! Get him!
Ow!
Chalice for 1?
Yeah.
What are we gonna hit with Chalice on 1?
But, I mean, just in case you're playing against normal Tron, which you're not. You definitely. So I picked me up one of those recently for my Urza deck. I think it's cute.
I'm a man with no respect.
Take this out from Mind Stone, you get more draws out of it too. Seems way better.
Way better. Except it doesn't do the thing where it lets you play the Thought Knot on turn 3.
That's fair.
Seems important.
I don't know what Neutron wants to do with their lives these days.
Yeah, so but
Let
Captain
him play a
Gouda,
longer game.
Captain Gouda, the thing is that it's not that Chalice for 1 is bad against Greentron. It's just that I'm pretty sure our opponent isn't Greentron, because if our opponent had one of those 12 1-mana things that they could have cast right there, they would have done it. So, like, the only thing they could have technically is Ancient Stirrings. And I think that it's more likely that we're playing a non-Greentron deck, in which case we don't want Chalice on 0, than it is we're playing against exactly Greentron and that they have Ancient Stirrings. And even if they have Ancient Stirrings, I think I want to just start Matter Reshapering them. Sometimes this deck plays Cavernous Souls so that you can Cavern name Eldrazi and play stuff through your Chalice, in case you ever have to make Chalice a big number. Immediately punished for not putting Chalice on 1. Okay, so we're going to hit our opponent for 10 this turn on turn 3. Classic has 7 mana on turn 3. It's like I'm regular Tron.
10.
Bang! What you got with 8 mana next turn, opponent? Please be gentle. It needs to be something that deals with Reality Smasher, so maybe your own Reality Smasher. But you just have to chump block, or we just have to trade. Do they have that and a Matter Reshaper? Vomit. This is the worst case scenario.
It happened. Yo, the Serum Pyro doesn't even cycle. Get out of here. It's so bad.
Get out of here.
How bad is it if they strip mine you right now?
Huh?
What you thinking about?
Reading chat. I'm hoping that Matter Reshaper can find a card that matters, but I don't know what that card would be. Generically, the math is, well, hopefully we just hit Thought-Knot Seer, which I would be okay with. You know, I've never looked a gift Thought-Knot in the mouth.
I can't. I don't. If you're playing any homogenous creature deck, I think it is 100% incorrect to assume Cavern is an idiotic idea, even this deck. Like, there is always a situation where there's going to be a relevant counterspell in the games that it matters, and it's always better to have just like, I mean, you have probably some utility lands that you could probably cut in this situation.
Yeah, it's pretty free.
It's just like, look, a tasteful one of homogenous creature decks is always
Tasteful one of. I love that phrasing.
I was like, you know, it's always the best. It's like when Jerry Thompson played the tasteful one of what was it called? Metamorphose and Mardu Pyromancer during the Pro Tour.
Yeah.
Like, you know, yeah, I get it. Like, you always want to try it out. Seems to work out. Don't want too many of it. It makes sense.
Tome with Matter Reshaper is kind of hot, and that, you know, those two cards together gives you a decent amount of lighter fluid, to just, you know, burn all of the pieces of cardboard that you have lying in front of you. Battlefield. That's a Battle Monkey chat.
you're not trying to find it. Like it's one of those cards where you're just like, it's just there in your deck just because, like just in case. Because if the game goes long, you know what's gonna save you is a late game Cavern of Souls or Eldrazi. It just like it's there.
Yeah, I mean, like the thing that the thing that normally you would change in this deck to have Cavern would be Zhalfirin Void and Scavenger Grounds. Like you know, you might just play like one Scavenger Grounds and two Cavern, or like playing 7 or 8 manlands is like pretty stock, whatever stock means for this deck.
And plus, I've seen some Eldrazi lists play the Cavern, or at least a Cavern in the side, so you're not having it always on the play. I mean, so that's always a spot too if it's in your 15.
They have Scavenger Grounds. Mush. Walks mutable. Resolves. Walking Barista. Oh no. Opponent, you can't put a Walking Ballista into play with 1 counter. Actually, wait, he still could. He still could. Oh, yeah, that would have been really smart. Yeah, that's better. We could have attacked, and then whenever they do that, we just thought not whatever card that they hit if it's a big one. So we could have actually taken this Walking Ballista. Wah, 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 wah.
I see as a Walking Ballista in the way the next time.
Yeah. Yep, that's a little thing. But it is bad. What do we trim in this matchup? D-Sphere is fine. Ratchet Bomb. It's Ratchet. We can have a Karn Scion of Urza because, you know, it's playable. But we're just going to see if we can Thought-Knot our opponent to death in the next game. We're just going to take the line of being the beatdown. Yeah, basically.
We play cards that do things, yeah. Why do we have these cards that do nothing?
They're bad. Oh no.
Oh, oof.
Yep, and then they just keep making Ballista bigger, so. Wah. Could have had that. Played poorly. Talk smack, get hit. Something like that. I've played Warping Whale in this deck in the past. What'd you say?
I was just saying, I was like, yeah, Ramsey, but I don't know how relevant that is.
Cut 2 lands, no fear. 21 land deck. Would you like to play first? Yes, I would.
Sounds great. Never didn't have it.
Keep.
Cards from sideways.
Opponent, I'm going to ask you to turn and cough very soon, and you should listen. Dude, also, this art, beautiful.
Sitting there, useless as 2 shits. Hey, turn around, bend over. I'll show you where my shoe fits.
Nice Hamilton reference, nerd. Would you believe me if I told you I've seen that? In person?
Well, what did you say? You were cutting out. What did you say?
Would you believe me if I told you I've seen that in person?
Live?
Yeah.
Oh. I mean, yeah, I would believe you.
It's really good.
I've seen it in person.
It's really good.
And I'm poor.
I am the map, I am the map, I am the map, I am the map. Ah, look at how good at the game we are.
See, why you gotta poo-poo our fun, sir? Look, Hamilton was great. There are a lot of things about the musical that I really enjoyed separate from the album. To be fair, I can discuss music all day.
Whoa. Whoa.
You know, Donuts Hero? That's rude. Why would you do that? Why'd you do that?
Dude, Jefferson is phenomenal. Jefferson /
Daveed Diggs.
Huh? Is that the original actor? Or performer?
Yeah.
I should say. It's not really an actor, he's a singer.
Yeah, he's really good. The one thing I have with Daveed Diggs is whoever is, I can't tell if he wants to do the TV shows that I always see him in, or that he really needs to be in something else. Like, he needs to just get a manager that actually knows how to use this man.
Smash him! We're gonna smash him, chat! We're gonna punch him in the mouth! Punch him in the mouth!
Warping Whale makes a body, and it ramps him. It seems good.
We kept the one Warping Whale that was already in the main deck. Might be wrong. I don't know.
1 minute.
Probably should just be Spatial Contortion, because Spatial Contortion is sometimes a Lava Spike.
Yeah.
Give your Reality Smasher +3/-3, and people die. Like, oh, that's so sad.
So that's a lot of damage. Bet.
I think we actually just play Karn here. That sounds weird.
Draw cards?
No, just make a 2/2. Yeah, let's just kill him. Just kill him.
2/2?
I just want to wear.
Are you seeing it other artifacts?
I'm saying we would make a -2 and then we'd -2 again.
Oh, I was saying, like, excuse me. Oh, like, look. I gotta count artifacts.
Just hurt him. Just hurt him. Like, oh yeah, we can do that.
I mean, to be fair, I don't want to feel like I'm jumping on Captain Good. Like I realize that, like,
Captain
my style of
it's
decks,
Captain Gouda, first of all.
Oh, there's an A there. Look, I am also blind, Captain Gouda. But I also have to remind myself that I play, like, artifact decks habitually, and the amount of tasteful one-ofs that always exist in those decks is, like, beyond most other decks' imaginations. You're like, what, blue-white control, maybe?
By the way, have you seen the blue-white control that's recently been getting played on Moto? Just like
what's the spice there?
No win conditions, just 8 planeswalkers in your deck, 2 Jace the Mind Sculptors, and then 2 3-mana Teferi, 2 4-mana Teferi, 2 5-mana Teferi. Just
look, I think Jace the Mind Sculptor is a win condition. I think Planeswalkers is a legitimate win condition.
Zero creatures in your deck, no colonnades. 1 Entreaty Angels for clock-based reasons.
They just straight up disrespected colonnades. They're like, we don't need tap.
They're like, this comes up like tapped. My good sir.
Need lands. White's Teferi Tribal. Look, I'm a fan of it. I don't understand why did they go so hard on Teferi. They were like, look at Teferi, he's our favorite character, and immediately we were all exhausted with him. It's like, how long was it since Teferi had his original printing as a creature? Who knows? Time Spiral, right?
Time Spiral, yeah. Time Spiral. Just Time Spiral.
Yeah, bingo. Next time we see him, he's slowing stuff down then. He just has one gimmick.
Just one gimmick. Now, a million gimmicks. So, being that we know that that's our top card, I think we just play Mimic. Nah, that's probably wrong. Just play Reshaper. Costs more. Hopefully they don't Tron us on turn 3. This is our opponent having possibility to just Tron us on turn 3 is the reason why you would play their deck over ours. But if you want to just like beat down and hit people in the head, you play this deck.
No, you play red-green Eldrazi.
Sure.
So you just shmork with that one.
Sure.
That one's all about shmorking. If you want to turn a dude sideways, and you want to play Eldrazi,
I'm gonna look at your hand.
Get access to a creature that then activates these things. It's great.
Karn the Great Creator is slow, so I think I'm just gonna take Matter Shaper from them. Do they have a tower in play? No, they do not have a tower in play. So they get to activate map next turn and then play a Matter Shaper, which is pretty good. So I guess we might actually have to just take Karn here, which kind of sucks.
Right, that thing's not that haste.
If they had already had an Urza's Tower in play, and they were going to have to go get a power plant or a mine, I would have just taken a Mana Reshaper so that they just draws the tower. Love that. Love that. This thing? Oh, E-Tron.
I think it was like one of my favorite conversations to have at Boardwalk. Because like some guy came in, he's like his friend just like let him borrow Tron for the night, and he didn't understand how the deck was good. So I literally had to teach this man how to mulligan. I was like, look, you take these cards, you look at your hand, you say, "Can I make Tron?" The answer is no. You ship it back. Just throw it back in the hand. Yeah.
All of them. Smack. Is this a double block on Thought-Knot so you can draw 3 cards? It's not bad. I agree.
Gotta get that.
But maybe it's not good enough. That's what I'm saying, you know? Maybe it's not. Maybe it is. Maybe it's not. Hopefully it's not.
He's weighing his options, of course.
I was supposed to cast Mimic last turn. I disagree. I think playing our guy that messes with their hand is better than playing our guy that doesn't mess with their hand, especially with how it went out. I'm just going to kill both their guys. I don't think I can play around them getting to draw things. Ugin the Ineffable. Okay, it's going to be hard to beat. Into Ugin the Ineffable. Okay, that one's a slightly easier to beat. Oh, Walking Ballista. Never mind. Jeez.
They get another land. They can still.
So they can make a Walking Ballista for 4 next turn. If they don't Ugin, they're probably going to Ugin though. And then they can do it for.
They got a 2/2, but they play Ugin, and you're fine. Well, they can play Walking Ballista. That's 2 bodies.
But
that
they're
still seems fine-ish.
Like, they can make a 2/2 Walking Ballista.
Yeah. Nope, they're not. Yeah, I think
they've got books to read.
I'm surprised they did any of what they just did.
I mean, they can still put a 2/2 Walking Ballista into play. Oh, that's cute. They get to scry for the Ugin. So they can like find a card that they want in play. That's really cute.
That was nice. 4. So you hit them for 9s. That's axes. Yes. Good. Am I wrong? I think we just win. Yeah. I'll say this is why you don't try to fortune tell, because every time you try to fortune tell, you're always wrong. You're always
right. Seriously? I don't know what you wanted.
Yeah, see, that's why you never fortune tell with your opponent. You always.
Oh, by the way, it's not lethal until we also show them this mana monkey.
This means you got also his mana. Oh, jeez.
Head down into the abyss. Nothing short of government control. Now I've got that stuck in my head. You were the villain.
It's fine. It's a really good music.
I love our opponent just like turn 5. They have 4 Tron lands. You know, in Ugin, they had 2 Matter Reshapers. Oh, so lucky. And you're like, dude, your draw was really good too. It's just that I'm the aggro deck, and you're playing this weird mid-range thing.
He hadn't even drawn one yet. Look, he's having a hard day. He just needed this, and you took it from him.
Oh, dude, I more than took it from him. I bent him over it, you know?
Wow. Took them out to a nice seafood dinner.
Hey, opponent, let me tell you something. Please pick them up. You have no cards in hand. You can't draw any cards. It's lethal. It's just lethal. You put the spirit to block the Matter Shaper, it stops 3 points of toughness, and then a Walking Ballista can take away 2 points of toughness. Whether you would like that to be 3 trampling. Nope, that's not the correct block yet. Nope, still. Oh, wait, they could just kill Matter Shaper? Never mind. They're not just dead. Oops, I'm dumb. Battlefield. Forgot. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, they're still dead. Trample. Haha.
We have trample.
I was like,
oh, wait, what are you talking
like, wait, did I
miss
miss
something?
something?
Here. Like, am I making me question myself?
Yeah. Either the Walking Ballista could block 3 toughness, or this the token could, or the manifest thing could, but both could not. It's a Chalice, and we're on the play. Yeah, I'll probably keep this. Actually, we've got a Serum Powders and a Scourge. What am I saying?
Oh, well, yeah, you got 2 key pieces. Get those out of here.
Yeah, so now it's mulligan here. We'll Powders this hand away. Cool. And now we get to turn 1 Chalice and then turn 3 Thought Knot, so that's perfect. Oh, sorry. Turn 1 Chalice, turn 2 Eternal Scourge, and then hopefully turn 3 Thought Knot. Chat. This deck asks you, yo dog, is your hand doing anything busted? And when it says no, you don't keep it. We're registering for the 100-meter dash. Oh, they played an E-Temple. Well, apparently we registered for the 100-meter dash, and the Boston Marathon's about to start. So, whoops. Oh no, our opponent was much better at Magic than us. Motan, look at how smart our opponent is.
They always have it. And ooh. Do it back.
Well, that sucks. Huh. How bad is it for us if they get to Karn the Great Creator? Oh, wait. Never mind. You just take Karn the Great Creator, because their expedition map can't be cast. Haha, smart. And then since their map can't get played, hopefully they don't Tron us for a little while. Oh, no. Why is everyone playing this Maze Mind Tome? I'm like...
Because it tries and sometimes draws cards, and then gains life. It does so much.
I heard all the words you just said and was not compelled by any of them. Just like, I guess. Like...
Yeah, that's fine.
I
do find it weird that E-Tron's doing it, but I'm just like, I mean, yeah.
I think
it makes sense.
I think I'm okay with them getting a card if we get a card. Because we don't have a Maze Mind Tome. Okay. We also telegraphed the fact that we had Reality Smasher in our hand, but that's fine. We'll just play it next turn, and then we'll be like, hey man, bang. Yep. Yep. Good for you, opponent. Turn.
2-2. Get that 2-2.
Yep, so they're just gonna eat our Chalice. I agree. I'm pretty dead. Wow.
Take 1-1.
Un 1-1. Un boy. Smash. Savage. Ruthless. We just have to turn all of our dudes sideways at Karn. They can block here and they lose their thing. They can block here and they lose their thing, so. I guess technically if they block here, they don't really get anything out of it, so I guess this is fine. Oh no. Has more thought on Sears. Yikes. Can I draw a Dismember? Send this guy into the Shadow Realm?
I want this Eldrazi Mimic just to kill your opponent out of just the pure spite that it should feel at this moment. Like, no respect for it.
Don't you respect me?
Like,
you don't respect me for who I am.
Smasher like that.
Not just gonna give you my Scourge opponent. Nom. Hey, but wait, that's not a Ghost Quarter. We have Ghost Quarters in this deck. They would be nice to draw.
Ghost Quarters in this deck?
Yeah. I guess our opponent just makes a 3/3 dude. 3/3 Walking Ballista. We're probably just dead to that. pop map get hit. I just don't think Karn is really that big of a deal, and I think that just trading our Eternal Scourge for nothing is pretty bad. They have Dismember too. Ah.
Ooh. Welcome to the Planeswalker party. Oh, jeez.
Welcome to the Planeswalker party. You were not invited. Oh, no. Oh, geez, Rick. I'm gonna make it easy on everyone. I'm gonna make it real easy on everyone. They get to make a giant walking ballista, and then that's the thing that we can just never beat. So let's sideboard like we did last time. Chalice bad.
Oh, they take out the Warping Whale?
Yeah.
Spatial contortions, because we talked about it last time. Want to try those?
I think we're gonna bring those in for the Ratchet Bombs. Ratchet Bomb is fine on the play because it can kill a Chalice. Or not a Chalice, yeah. A map.
Find a bridge. Huh.
We're not bringing the bomb in, so that's good against Karn though. Sweet. Peace out. Thanks for the blah blah blah. Thank you for the subscription. I had a good time playing Live and End. Talk to you later, man. This hand's like fine because it has the sphere.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna keep it, but I'm definitely not excited.
I mean, we just need to tighten this up, just draw a land, and we're good. That answers our question.
Yeah. I think we actually just go ahead and play Mimic on one here.
I'll turn one Mimic.
Yeah. And just start applying pressure.
Fast. Yeah, maybe play Sphere. Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, Ratchet Bomb is not as good as I thought. It's not Blast Zone.
Yeah, but like they're not gonna get Tron right now either.
Yeah, but I mean, it just doesn't.
Right, you don't want to. You just want to play a 3-mana dude on 3 as well.
Yeah, I thought Ratchet Bomb came into play with a counter just because I've been playing so much Blast Zone. I'm just like, oh, Blast Zone is just like Ratchet Bomb, but like on a land.
Yeah, we did miss some damage conversion though.
What did I miss? You got a Blast Zone. Good for you, opponent.
Proud of you.
I wish you would. Chad, I'm going to be real honest with you. I wish you wouldn't. When I said I wish you would, I was lying.
Yeah, but
I'm going to keep playing dudes. Boots and pants and boots and pants and boots and pants and...
Yeah, he's probably just trying to get rid of the sphere, but
yeah.
At this point, I don't even really know what we can play after the doing so. It'll do anything for him.
Yeah, and that's one of the nice things about this deck. You just play so many dudes that you're just like, oh, here's one thing that slows you down, and turn him sideways. Get him.
So activated.
Oh wait, actually, I think we just turn on Mutavault and then we're gonna blow this thing up with our Ghost Quarter.
He's gonna use his entire turn to just blow it up anyway. So I guess. At least next turn you guarantee Reality Smasher. Wait, what?
That's the worst play.
Cool.
Resolves.
Like, I guess he's not gonna activate. He might not activate Blast Zone, I guess, if he's planning on doing that.
Well, he needs 2 blockers.
Like, 3? Because you still have Mutable.
Extends hand. What up, Leviathan? How you doing tonight, my guy? Good talk. Good talk, opponent. Some days. Bring these spatial contortions in because they should have always been in because lava spikes sometimes. Yeah, submit. Hoping Allosaurus Rider gets banned. Dude, I agree. I hope that card gets banned too.
What?
Dude, I honestly think that it's more likely that they just are unbanning stuff.
I want to see if it, baseline I have is just Splinter Twin, but I don't know what baseline that should be.
I think we keep this, right? It's like weird and slow, but like Damping Sphere is not amazing against our opponent because like they can just go lands turns 1, 3, 6. They mulled to 4. Big brain. Chat, I was skillful. I skillfully made it to where they didn't have any lands in their hand. Look back at the Bill of Rights, which I wrote. Why'd you do this to me?
The ink hasn't dried. Oh.
Jeez, Terror, that's hilarious.
But I still can't. In my head, I can't fathom Birthing Pod as being an okay Magic card to have out in the wild.
It's super okay.
Like it's gonna have any problem. It just seems so not okay. No,
just like
I don't know. It's like this isn't Vanifar though. Like you just play this and then you just kind of win the game, right? Yeah.
I mean, like yes and. But I mean, like the ways you stop it from just winning the game are all the same ways that you stop goblins from just winning the game right now. And you know, like I think creature removal is fine. Also, there's a million ways to not let people search their library currently. Also, cards like a Braid and Culligan's Command didn't exist back when Birthing Pod was banned. And when Birthing Pod was banned, everyone's response to it getting banned was, "Huh, that's weird." Like, everyone kind of turned their head and went, "Really? Banned?"
Seems fine. But man, I always had those horror stories in my or the horror mentality, you know? Like someone's playing a mana dork, they do it, they get that stupid 2 mana 1/4, and I just lose the game from there.
2 mana 1/4.
The worst kind of magic. Yeah, it's the artifact dude that untaps the target creature artifact. Is in Eldrazi.
Oh, the key. What about it?
Yeah. Oh, the lantern guy, whatever.
Yeah, but like
so it's like, that's how you just you just get there. You have literally the entire chain now. And a resilient body. And it's not like you're not going to get value from literally everything that your opponent is trying to kill. Like, you know how you look, if you just happen to go Birthing Pod and just like out of nowhere, just an Earl shows up, and you're like, oh, I'm not winning this game. I don't know what I planned on doing to either the Birthing Pod or the creatures, but it wasn't going to allow me to win this game.
Opponent, I need you to not draw land for a turn. Their hand was Bridge, double Reality Smasher. Oh no. Oh no. Well, we're dead. That's bold, opponent. So you're going to hit me for 5 so I can hit you for 10? Chief's on the phone. Would you like to pick it up, or should I just send him straight to voicemail? That's an absurd draw. Okay. Remember, chat, who's the beatdown? My opponent did the assessment, and they thought they were the beatdown. And then I did the assessment and thought I was the beatdown. One of us is a fool. Hope it's not me.
Oh, one of you two have a love spike, so.
Yep.
I'll really only target one creature at this time.
No, we'll be able to do both because we'll have E-Temple too. Oh, opponent, you're so dead. And the best part is that, like,
yes,
they've taken this line. Yeah.
Cowards. Get that temple out of here.
Serum powder.
Serum powder's out there.
Sir. Doop-de-doo. Doop-de-doo. This is the best part of this deck, is when you get to kill people with man lands. They're just like, I thought I was gonna win. Because they were just...
Low priorities. Stop them. Not see your attack coming in?
Nah, because they can block, and I don't want to give them the card. I want to make sure I'm targeting their thing. Boop-a-doo. How good's your last one, opponent? Well, I ain't got nothing. I'm on this board. Gonna pick them up. Why don't you just want to pick them up? Did you draw Warping Whale, opponent?
Look at his secrets.
Show me. Tell me.
What are his secrets?
Who are you? Who are you?
Reveal yourself.
Spatial contortion. Resolves.
Got him. Oh, he's got some extra spice.
Battlefield. Sad.
Oh,
bang. Some lists have had 3 waste recently. Cutting Mindstone for Maze Mind Tome warrants an extra waste. Yeah. A card. Oh no. You're so dead, opponent. You're so dead. Yay, we're 3-0. We're 3-0. Did we beat E-Tron back-to-back times?
Yep.
Yeah? Yeah? Okay, good talk.
What was the first deck?
Grixis Death Shadow.
Oh, yeah.
Remember we played Chalice and then game 2 happened?
Yeah. Play Chalice on the 1, get rid of that dish, die.
I mean, like, I don't know if this deck really has bad matchups. It's just like, this is the kind of deck where it has good draws. You know, like, this deck cares a lot more about how it draws than what the matchup is, I think. And it's just like, it doesn't have the option to go as late as some of the as like Etron, but it's much better about being quick. So like, you know, if our opponent's draws had been better, like let's say our opponent doesn't mull to 4 that game, we probably lose. Yeah. I know it's a bad matchup because they're just like, it's the same deck, but you know, it's like playing Jund versus Jund, but one guy brought 2 Bloodbraid Elves and the other one brought 4 and some Larisses, and you're like, oh, so like bad, like yeah, real bad, but I don't know. I got these Groom Flayers in my deck. Hopefully they attack well, and you're like, oh, Godspeed, like.
It's like, you know, OG 5 and 5/5 with haste. Everyone does it with trample. Let's go.
Let's go. Bang. The one that's funny to me is like I was thinking about Modern whenever I heard about the ban list changes. Dude, Modern hasn't basically changed at all since Theros came out after the companion change. Like, you know, the format was just like, oh, you had to play a companion deck or you like weren't a real deck. But after they made the companion change, just like almost nothing from Ikoria sees any Modern play. And you know, there's like 1 or 2 of the 4 mana Teferi in the blue control decks, but those are like very replaceable. And
I haven't thought of it. Man, it's been a while. I'm just realizing like absolutely nothing from Ikoria is really seeing any play.
Yeah,
let's go to MTG Goldfish and find out. That's insane to me, though.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Turn 1 Chalice. Okay, keep it.
Yeah.
I powdered some cards away, and then I found these ones. Apparently our opponent is double queuing in the Pauper Challenge. Why is there a Pauper Challenge happening on Tuesday at almost midnight? Are you kidding me? Moto. I hope the bot's wrong. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's a...
The only thing that I can find from Ikoria is the new art for Cathartic Reunion.
Love that.
That's just straight up disrespectful.
Yeah, it's just like... What up, Janice? How you doing, Jane H? I have new product? What is happening? Moto is just sending me alerts right now. That was weird, chat. I apologize. Opponent kept a 7-card hand. How many of them cost 1? A lot of them? Please?
Don't let it resolve.
Does.
It's gonna force a negation. You like, got him.
Just,
We found him, boys. What's up?
Oh, no. These are usually not matchups where Chalice is great. Maybe it's stopping Amulet and like a Boreal Grazer, but like... Oh, lol. Ghost Quarter's pretty good here, though. Jane H, it goes well. Currently 3-0 in this league, playing some colorless Eldrazi, throwing it old school. Oh, opponent. Name a time and place and face to face. I'm gonna play this Mimic so that we can hold up Dismember for a turn. Take 2, opponent. Haha, they're small.
See what you need to do. Just have matchups like this the rest of the night.
The rest of the night? I don't want a 5-0 with colorless Eldrazi, man. It's a weird it's a weird headspace. It puts you in a weird headspace.
Like, is this deck actually good?
It's fine. Shrug. Murder.
Do it, son.
Do it.
Kill him.
Do it.
Do it. Comfortable with me already? Alright.
Take 6. How's work been, my guy? What?
I want to see you finish this game, but I do have to take my dog for a walk.
Okay.
So I'm going to finish this, and I'm going to call it a night.
Cool. Sounds nice. How's work been?
I'm great. I start my new position next week.
Ooh.
I am almost done with 401k retirement accounts. I am not going to be sad to say goodbye.
How many people call you, say 401k like they know what they're talking about, and then you have to explain to them?
Absolutely none.
None? Good.
There are licensed financial advisors who have no idea how these accounts work. No one knows how retiring works. Absolutely nobody. I was like, look, ask me about a pension. I'm gonna look you straight in your face until you say you're cursing at me. Like, how dare you? Well, no, they're very obtuse. They're very weird accounts. On a shallow level, they're fine. But most of the time, I would suggest most younger people stay away from them unless you know you're going to be with that company for forever.
Yeah.
That's it. How's life with you? What have you been up to? You're not in school, I'm assuming.
Not currently, but my classes start up pretty soon. I got to go back to the colleges. Singular, not plural. But it's fine. You know? Global pandemic doesn't change the amount of hellscape that is Texas.
So are you on campus, or are they allowing you to do any digital?
There will be some digital, but I will be back in the College Station area. But it doesn't change a whole lot of my life.
That's fair.
Chalice on 0. No Summoner's Pact for them. You just have Land Titan. That's cheating, opponent. You're cheating. Dog doesn't like that.
Until this. Alright, well, it looks like your creature's about to die.
Does appear that way.
Random land.
Does
hope you scoop it up.
Does appear to be like that. Okay, well. See if Matter Shaper puts anything absurd into play.
It doesn't matter if he doesn't give him haste. He's literally just gonna shoot down. They should be shooting down.
A&M is currently doing online classes, and then when the next semester would start up, they're going to have a combination online/in-person system. Basically, it's all bad.
So that
peace out, buddy.
Went away. All right, I'll see you. Deuces. Talk to you later, man.
Peace out. Yeah, it's just the fact that we can't beat them from where it is. So that doesn't do anything. think this is a matchup where Ratchet Bomb is better. I'm gonna keep on bringing Ratchet Bomb in until I find a place where it's good. I'm gonna Powders here. Cool. We're just gonna just play Matter Shaper. Sad. Okay. Yeah. Hand's very good. Hand is very, very good. Primetime, Dryad, Fierce Empath, Summoner's Pact. Yeah, we'll just take this Dryad here. So I'm just gonna blow this up so that they don't get to gain some life. Okay, so we 7 them, put them down to 4. I think we just win here. Yeah. And do we change anything? Do we change anything here? I'm trying to think. Like, I could bring in, we just submit it back. It's a little awkward. Yeah, sounds good. Keep. Hand is good. Yep. Okay, and we're gonna throw back, I think, the scavenger grounds. Okay, and okay, so yeah, we just slam the Stamping Sphere on them so that they don't. Actually, I think I want them to put a no, let's just make their lands terrible. I was thinking that like we could make a on bounce land bad, but no reason to let him do it. So sure. Duke Bog. So they have a forest in hand that we know about. I'm just tick this up to 3. Blow up Dryad. They need 6 lands to play Titan. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm happy with just getting this Ratchet Bomb and start ticking it up. I know this isn't applying any pressure yet, but think I would rather break all of our opponent's things. Yep, and they have a Dryad, sure. Yep, so we're just gonna slowly chip away at them, just 1 and 1 and 1 and 1. Oh no. Oh, this was dumb. They just block. No block, eh? Okay. Do you have an opponent? Do you have a bounce land? Yeah. Okay. Sweet. So we win. Charge counter on the Ratchet Bomb. I'm really confused. I'm really confused by our opponent's play. I think I went this second Serum Powders, or one of the Serum Powders in play, so that I can just cast slash activate all of my mans. Yeah, I mean, Dampening Sphere is very, very good against their deck. So they have a 1/1. Do 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 do. Oh, I guess this is bad. I need to just eat this thing. I'm holding priority, Moto. So our opponent should be at 9 here. Ugh. They currently can't cast their Primeval Titan, but it's just a matter of time. Ugh. Oh, okay. Well, now we should actually win, even with that weird little thing that happened. Six, you. Wow. So cost me 8 life to do that. But I could also blow up Field of the Dead. Yeah, so do we just double dismember their Primeval Titan? So with that being said, do we take 8 life or 6? I think we take 8 so that we can force 1 point through. So it's going to cost us 1, 2, 3 mana. So 3 mana, we can go score something, we can hit them for 1. Them being out 4 means that A, this is lethal next turn, but B, that we can pressure lethal over 2 turns in the air. Okay, so 6. Yep. Yep, we're gonna lose this game because of Moto. Oh my god, that's so tilting. So they didn't have any more dudes. Do I have to block this? Yeah, I just have to block here. Sorry that I got real quiet. Oh, geez, that's a really good draw. I'm gonna wait here for a minute, see if our opponent responds to our messages. But just gonna give it a second. I mean, we can't just keep Mimic though. Like if we go down to 3, you know, we just die to board. Okay, I'm gonna. Okay. Looking up the. I'm opening up the reimbursement thing. I mean, I've had plenty of people ask me for it, you know, and the only reason why I'm asking is because of the thing. But I'm currently, you know, writing down the information of the league match and all this stuff. I love our opponents just like, but I'm not at 0. Like, yeah, no, I understand that. That's what I'm saying though, is that you would be at 0. He would be super dead. Blink moth, blink moth. So this was turn 6 that this would have happened. So on turn 6 they would have taken 2 more points of damage, and it's turn 9. So they would have taken 2 more damage on turn 6, on turn 7, and on turn 8 they would have died. They'd have blocked with field tokens. They didn't have field tokens. When would they have blocked with field tokens? Last turn when they didn't have the tokens to block with? Also, they gained 2 life this past turn off Radiant Fountain. They would have taken... Sorry. They would have taken 4 more points earlier, but they would be at 4 points lower, is what I'm saying. Moto just didn't let us cast a spell, and it cost us our 5-0. Yeah, no, you good, Terror. I'm just like, I'm a little frustrated that our opponent was like... I'm gonna take a screenshot real quick. Yeah, I mean, it's just like, it's mostly the fact that, like, at any regular point, I would just like, oh, we just ask for reimbursement and, like, you know, whatever. But it was the fact that we were, that was we were 3-0, and that was going to put us 4-0, and like the the prize payout for 5-0 is infinitely better than 4-1 and and even full reimbursement. So it's just like, so I'm just gonna grab a screenshot real quick. Sorry, I know it's not the best content ever. Sorry about that, y'all. But I like letting the games play out correctly, and it sucks that, you know, we got. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. Like, you know, it really sucks that, like, because they don't want to give out the extra stuff, because then what happens is they just, like, it's a very slippery slope. You know. Okay. So this turn, they play this guy. We draw Dismember. So no, but what they're saying is, like, by slippery slope, I mean, like, they don't want someone who, like, had an issue in, like, a you know, super PTQ, and that they didn't get to top 8. They don't want that person to say, you know, because of this I would have top 8'd, and the top 8 matchups were so good that I should have um what's it called? I would have been able to win it, and, you know, I should go to the Pro Tour now. So we don't attack with this, and I want to Dismember here, but it won't let me. So it didn't give me priority there, and then it doesn't even give me priority here. Yeah. No, I mean, and they've done, like, specialty things like that, but, like, they don't want that to become a regular thing, is what I'm saying. And it's just a real slippery slope if they start doing it all the time. Yeah. I mean, Terror. I've been playing Moto for, I don't know, 13 years or something, just forever. Like, like, I'm not new here. It just sucks. It just sucks. It's all bad. This doesn't need to be a measuring contest. Moto is bad, and Wizards gives back stuff. We can still get a 4-1. We have to do that now, but Hey, that's the sound of a new follower. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream, MTG Prometheus. Hope you're doing well. His hand is like just... His hand is like just barely okay enough, I think. So I guess if we have to send back a card, we have to send back like Dismember. Doing turn 2 Mimic into turn 3 Thought-Knot's not phenomenal, but I think it's just fine enough. I mean, like, you know, being on the Mold of 5 is pretty bad, and like this hand has mainlands which are pretty fine, and it has 2 dudes. Like, I wish this hand was better. What do you want out of this hand? Like, I don't know. You have automatic 2-for-1 lands. Yeah, but we have to go down another card already. This is Colorless Eldrazi. It's an old... Okay, well, sometimes you draw Chalice. Hopefully they don't just have Blood Moon here. Most of these Blue Moon decks actually only play 1 or 2 Blood Moons in the main. Okay. Remand, okay. Yeah. So this deck is much more aggressive than regular, what's now regular Etron. This deck uses Simian Spirit Guides, and it also uses Serum Powders to let you play 4 drops ahead of curve more often. So instead of having a super strong late game with the Tron lands, you're a little bit quicker and a little bit better at doing the disruption. I think Tron lands are as aggressive as it gets. I disagree. Sorry, you're coming in at a time in which we just got super hosed by Moto being bad. So I'm not trying to be a jerk to you. It's that came out much worse than I meant it to be. That's on me. Sorry, I'm just a little frustrated at Moto right now. Okay, so we're gonna take the Snapcaster. We're gonna do this again next turn. Yeah, I mean Sven's a very good guy. I've played against him a lot. He's a last year he played a whole bunch of like this awesome red, blue, green Delver deck. But he's a really good dude. I should chat with him sometimes. He's been here before. Yeah. Is good people. Kind of just want Chalice here, but I think this is fine too. Man, do they have double bolt? Jeez. Okay. That's a reason to have done the Chalice first, but they needed to hit exactly those bolts, but that's fine. X equals 1 opponent. So I think You should be mulliganing more aggressively towards the Eldrazi Temple. The quickest way to lose with this deck is to accept mediocrity in your hands. Yeah, but I don't think that our hand was that mediocre. I think that our hand was just fine. Our hand had a bunch of man lands, Mimic, and turn 3 Thought Knot. Like, I think that was a punt. I think he So he meant to get Remand back? Interesting. I'm a little surprised to hear that he's excited about Remand. Well, I'm going to take the role of the beatdown. Yeah. No, I mean, I know it's Fence Feeder's place. It's again, Tara. I play 40 hours of Magic a week, and I look at every single deck dump, and I've been playing this game for 16 years, and I kind of have an idea of what's going on, maybe just a little bit. Also, I just clicked through my thing because I was ranting about knowing what I'm doing. Oops. Yeah. Played in my first PTQ when I was like 4. Or sorry, I started learning at the age of 4. I played in my first PTQ at the age of like 7. Wait, do we actually? Yeah. God, I'm just playing really poorly right now because I'm tilted. Yeah, I'm just gonna activate all of our guys. So what we should have done was just turn on the Mutavault and attack with it. Because if they block, we just activate 2 Blink Moths. And we just double pump it. But it's fine. Oh, yeah, you're right. Lol, Katut. I'm dumb. I always forget that card has more text. Hey, well. Yeah. The stink hole, eh? Sure. Do I want to play Mimic here? Lets them just play their remand, so I don't think so. But I guess... yeah, it's fine, yeah. They're going to get to play that remand at some point. Might as well let them do it now, so that they're not getting to remand a Dismember. That's a lot of lands, opponent. That's a lot of lands. No such thing as a free lunch, chat. No such thing. Do you? Bop. Put you to 1. Ha! 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 Turn on both my guys. Another Snapcaster Mage? Sure. Target Bolt. Archmage's Charm. Oh, wait. Ow. Ow. The way they tap their mana, I feel good doing this. Took a lot of damage to those Dismembers, but it turned out okay. So I think Relics are fine here. Chalice is absurd. Yeah, I'm just thinking, what do we cut? You know, probably Dismember. Dismember is definitely a thing that comes out. We're probably going to bring in some of these spatial contortions. Probably trimming. No, we're on. Probably trimming 2 Spirit Guides here. Actually, I'm going to trim all the Spirit Guides because it's really bad against remand. Yeah. I think I like this. Fix our removal spell package. Hey, we'll keep this. This is a matchup where we're actually pretty happy drawing In the chance he plays Blood Moon and you can't cast anything, it also exiles Thing in the Ice. Yeah, it's fine against Thing in the Ice. The bigger problem with the Blood Moon line is that, you know, just like only getting 1 mana, we're still gonna die. Like we need to draw a what's it called? The 3 mana artifact that taps Serum Powders to make colorless. It's usually one of our better things to hit. Royal Scions, sure. Okay, and we sandbagged the E-Temple so that they didn't know that we were going to get to Thought Knot them this turn. Ooh. Yep. Okay, so I think that fetch is a little odd. I probably would have just played the island and then had the fact that we could oh well. I guess they discarded the island, so Scourge is frustrating. Sure. Scourge is a card. It's in the deck for a reason. Like hi Scourge. We were talking about you just now. I think we're just going to play double Matter Reshaper here instead of a Chalice on X=3. Sure. And then I think I even Matter Reshaper instead of Chalice. That one's pretty close. I think we're just all in on the apply pressure plan right now. Though, yeah. Spell snared. I mean, it's actually pretty likely that we're going to put a Chalice on X=2. We might be discarding Snapcaster Mage here. If we can put enough pressure on them. 2 or 3. It's like either one of those is actually pretty close. Okay. Yep. Hi, Bone Crusher. Welcome to the board, my guy. Whoo! That was a good draw. Well, in that case, we are just going to put a Chalice on 1, but Resolved. Yay. Yep. But should be fine here. I don't know about any of the cards in their hand at this point. Okay. We're just going to attack with Matter Shaper and Reality Smasher again. So if Matter Shaper gets blocked and turns into a land, we can go Serum Powders into Matter Shaper and Eternal Scourge. I'm kind of excited to just get the Serum Powders in play this turn, so I think I would rather actually play Serum Powders than another Scourge, but that's pretty close. I don't know what they could have. Do they have another Stomp in their hand? Well, that is a card. Our opponent hit us with Flame Sweep. So that happens. Sometimes you get Flame Sweeped, you know? Okay, so we're just going to turn on the one Mutavault this turn. See what our opponent says to this. Okay. So they can still Flame Sweep us to kill the Mutavault, which I think they might be locked into doing, but Yeah, Leviathan. Looks like we're gonna get a 4-1 in this league. We should have had a 5-0, except Moto bugged out on us. Not a lot you can do. Max simping. Oh yeah, Sven wie das Sven. Oh, Moto. Well, we got the 4-1. We're gonna open all these free treasure chests. We could sell them for like $10, but I need a little endorphin rush after that. Vomit. Open all of these. Yes. Got nothing. Change the target of target spell with a single target unless that spell's controller pays 2. I love the fact that you can get basic lands now in your treasure chest. Yeah, I mean the deck's powerful. Should have been a 5-0, but what are you gonna do? Yeah, this deck is a modern deck, and by that I mean, you know, this deck asks your opponent, "Yo, is this good enough?" And you know, sometimes it is. Sometimes Chalice for 1 is great in a matchup, and sometimes it's not. Sometimes turn 2ing Thought-Knot Seer is good enough, and sometimes turn 3ing Reality Smasher is good enough. Hope your draws line up well. You know, they lined up pretty good for us there.